Rodney, I'm going to lay my money it's Pacquiao.
All right, I'm going to go with you. I'm not going to argue with you.
I don't know. It's interesting.
Pacquiao, that does sound.
I think it is. Soft Z.
Yeah. All right, 450B coming up right now on the racetrack, and they are already right here in our face. 44 out front, Noah Smurden, and that 15 of Nick Doucette out of Burr Oak, Michigan, I believe is who that was. I might have misread that. Might have been a 150-something. Might have been Nate Mason, actually, out of Canton, Georgia, on a 151 KTM. Regardless, a great battle coming off that starting line and into the first few turns. And look at this. Looks like we may be looking at ourselves a new leader already.
Rodney, I think so. And I believe you may have been right. I believe that was Mason, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll get a better look at it right here. Whoa, snaps his own neck. He hit that jump so hard. Head snap back, did our leader.
Well, the bike does say 15 on it, but I believe it is the 151. We'll find out.
Yep.
Yeah, Nate Mason is your leader. Noah Smurden in second. Hayden Deegan in the number 3 spot. And for all you YouTubers, there's Hayden Deegan. You've been waiting on him, and here he is. 402 of Gage Linville right behind him. This will be a good one. Daxton Bennick in 5th. Preston Boseplug in the number 6 spot. Avery Long. Evan Ferry is 8th. Patrick Murphy in 9th. Noah Shearing in 10th. And already making moves, making huge moves is Hayden Deegan.
Yeah, Hayden moved into the 2nd position as you were talking. Our leader goes down. Nate Mason goes down. New leader, number 38. Danger Boy Hayden Deegan out front with clear track. Has a bit of a gap right now too, Rodney. What can he do with it? Can he put it to good use?
I'll tell you, the battle that we were hoping to see come down between he and Evan Ferry Pro likely will not develop in this one, in this 450B class. Hey. Not a great start for Ferries. He starts out in 8th. Now he's working up through the pack.
He's sitting right in front of us, Rodney. That battle's going to develop.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you, I'm with you. I didn't expect to look up. I thought he was still about 6th place, 7th place. I believe he's sitting in 4th now.
Let's see, Deegan, Linville, Bennick up to 3rd place.
5th.
Base plug in this Evan Ferry in 5th place now. So a lot of all riders moving up as your leader went down for a spell there. Gage Linville's right there behind the 38 of Deegan. This could develop out to be a pretty good battle up front with Linville and Deegan. Dax Bennick now in 3rd, Boseplug in 4th, and Ferry trying to work on him from 5th place position. Let's see what happens as the Rockstar Husqvarna rider goes against that Team Green Kawasaki rider.
Preston Boseplug, not an easy nut to crack. I will promise you that. That guy's tough. And look at Ferry to the inside, grabs a big handful. Danger Boy out front, adjusts the helmet real quick, reaches up. Here comes Ferry. Down to the inside, puts the move on Preston Boseplug, does not make it happen, can't close the gap just yet. Setting him up right now, Rodney. He's got a spot picked out. Here he goes one more time. It's going to be a drag race down through the back to the wall. Watch Ferry as they come to the other side. He's going to dive deep, going to hold his thing way on. Wants to go to the inside, cut him off.
Well, 10-lap race, so just to give you an idea, we have a little bit of extra time to work with out here, so it's not going to be a real quick slam jam, thank you ma'am type ordeal. So we're going to have a few extra laps to work with here. And look at this, Ferry making the pass, cuts underneath Boseplug now to take over the number 3 spot, as Smurden is back in the number 5 spot now. So Bennick is up to 2nd, Boseplug is 3rd, Ferry 4th, Noah Smurden now in the number 5 spot. But your leader, Hayden Deegan, on board the number 38, starting to see a little real estate open up between himself and Bennick now.
And let me tell you, the adrenaline can get running for the number 38. You know, it can get pumping. He's out there. This is what the hype was about. And let's see, Dax Bennick broke a bike in half a couple races ago. He's back on 2 wheels, so he's charging right now. And I got to tell you, man, when we take a look at Evan Ferry, he is on the charge right now.
On the charge, but a long road to hoe still as he's trying to reel in Dax Bennick. And I'll tell you, I'll be honest, a lot of that real estate closed up quicker than I expected to see it happen, as it's starting to tighten up. By the time we reach this finish line, I think Evan Ferry's going to be putting himself in position to try and make a pass.
Here's the problem, though. Your leader's the fastest guy on the track and had the fastest lap so far.
Yeah.
So putting it to good use. Danger Boy answering all naysayers right now.
Well, there you go. 450 B class on track right now, approaching the halfway point. Lap number 5 is where we're at on 10 laps of racing. What happened to Linville? Linville all the way back to 7th place now as he's trying to make up some ground. He's actually up to 6th as he's closing in on Smurden for that 5th place position. So Gage Linville is re-attacking this whole situation and making up some ground, but a lot of ground lost is not going to put him in position, I don't think, right now for a overall top 3, but hey, who knows? Well, maybe closer than I thought. This thing's a little tighter back there than what it looks like it's going to stretch out for a lap or so, and then all of a sudden it gets right back to tight.
Rodney, Mikey and I said that every time we say that, man, they just close the gap back up. Here's the thing about it. Like you said, a few extra laps in this one. Right now, you see Ferry working his way around that lapper. That's what we're getting into now, the lappers. Deegan's worked his way through the first couple. Look how much clear track he has ahead of him.
Yeah, there's a lot of clear track, so it's going to be a while before anyone catches up, if they catch up to the 38 machine, as we catch up with Wes Kane and our top 3 riders from that C class.
All right, I got him right here. Peyton Crisp, congratulations. Good job out there, bro. Who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my dad, friends and family at home watching, David Eller, Phoenix, Foothills, anybody else I forgot. Thank you so much.
Good job out there. Way to go, Peyton Crisp. Good job. Our 2nd place competitor, very happy to be up here on the podium. Tell everybody what's your name, where you're from.
I am from Argentina. I am Lucas Copinaro, and I want to thank to all my family and my friends that are here. And very thank you.
Who do you want to thank?
To all my family, my brother, and all my friends. Thank you.
Good job out there. We'll see you on the next one. Bonaducci, come on up here. Who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my mom and dad, most of all my family, Matt Walker, Moto-X Compound, JMS, and just everyone that's helped me throughout.
Congratulations out there. Good job. All right, from the Yamaha podium, take it away, guys. Whoa, hold on. Don't go nowhere. Where was Mike Burkeen when you need him? Mike Burkeen bailed on me. There's your champ, guys. Hold it up. Yeah, the champ. Take it away, guys, from the Yamaha podium.
All right, Bernacchi taking the win there, I believe, in that one. Hayden Deegan looking to take a win in this. We're still 2.5 laps or so away from sealing the deal on that one, as this one has continued to battle on. Evan Ferry has worked his way up to a number 2 spot as he's around Daxton Bennick now. Boseplug still in 4th. Gage Linville now 5th as he is putting the attack on that 4th place spot himself. A 59.954, about half second off the fastest lap that Deegan just has put in so far. Deegan just dropped a 1:05 on that last lap around. The gap is 6.3 seconds between he and Ferry turning nearly identical lap times, and so that gap stays steady at 6.3 seconds. And 2 laps to go, now less than 2.
Yeah, less than 2 now. Ferry can see him in this section. He can look over a lot of real estate there, Rodney, for a lap and a half. And evenly matched on these lap times. Deegan putting himself in good position, got up there at the start, was running in that 2nd position, and able to capitalize, put himself into the lead. And right now, he has put all those things in order. Continues the lead, going to pick up the white flag here in just a moment on that number 38 Yamaha.
Gage Linville, a very impressive ride once again here today, even though he's back in 5th and out of overall top 3 contention. You got to tip your hat to this young man and the rides that he has been able to put forth today. Same thing goes for Evan Ferry, man. Just getting buried in that start and having to work his way up to where he is. That is an impressive ride as the white flag is out on that one. Deegan, Ferry, Bennick, Boseplug, and Gage Linville.
The race for the podium is on right now, Rodney. These guys are in a heater, and I got to tell you, Boseplug doing everything he can to get around Dax Bennick.
Well, you know what? Linville is within striking distance of that, too. Now, that happened. That's another thing that happened very quickly between those guys, and it's been happening, but, man, it happened real quick down there, coming through that into that white flag lap, and here we are in the final lap.
Bennick able to grab a handful right in front of us. There was a small bobble by Boasplug as they came into this front straight, but look at this. Here we go. He knows it's go time. This is about the podium. A lapper in the way. How's it going to play out?
Now they get by the lapper with no problem. It's this last turn that's going to tail the tape, and it looks like that Bennick is going to hang on to it for the final podium spot and taking home the bronze. Hayden Deegan takes gold in the 450B class. Silver going to Evan Ferry, and once again Dax Bennick will end up with the bronze here today in this 450B class. Preston Boasplug, a great last lap and last couple lap push there to 4th place. Gage Linville in 5th. Noah Smurden, 6th place. Avery Long in 7th. Nate Mason in 8th. Patrick Murphy in 9th aboard the 35. And Mitchell Zaremba rounding out the top 10. But again, it's Hayden Deegan, Evan Ferry, and Dax Bennick. Gold, silver, and bronze going to see Wes Kane.
Rodney, I got to tell you, there's been maybe one, walk-away winner here this morning, and the rest of these races right down to the checkered flag. Dicing by the end of the first lap, multiple lead changes.